Hello and welcome to Dateline Lagos on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Coming up on the program, first batch of 2024 Lagos Agripreneurship Program graduate after 4 weeks training, and Governor Sanwo-Olu others extol Ulusi over his PhD award. So let's kick off the show from the agriculture sector, where the Lagos state government has emphasized the need to replace Nigeria's aging farming population with youth trained in modern farming techniques towards improved food production, job creation, and sustained livelihoods. This is according to the State Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Abisola Olusoya, who was speaking at the Agricultural Training Institute in Ekpe, following the completion of a one-month training program in agricultural entrepreneurship for the youth, which is aimed at equipping participants with the skills needed to enhance food security and promote agriculture in the state. Please take a look.
After 4 weeks of intensive training at the Lagos State Agricultural Training Institute, Araga Ekpe, youths who had the opportunity to undergo the practical and theoretical aspects of agricultural modern farming techniques are ready for the examination assessment to test their capabilities.
One important thing is that this test or assessment is not just for us to understand or to determine how well you have comprehended all those things that you have been taught. We also use it as a form of assessment too on our own part. For instance, in a class of 100, if only 20 or 30% are the ones who pass, then something is wrong somewhere. So we need to also check ourselves. So this exam is not just for you alone, it's also for us too. We use it to assess our own facilitators too. And I will tell you that so far, since the beginning of this Lagos Agripreneurship Program, we've never had any issue with the manner and way the facilitators deliver the classes, as all of you can also testify to.
Done with the examination exercise, some of the students commend the state government for the agricultural exposure.
The lecturers and the facilitators have impacted so well into our life, and we've been able to get one or two knowledge of what has been taught. And my aspiration after this program is to be able to make use of what we have been taught, and also to be able to develop myself and my community, to be able to make use of what we've been taught, maybe to go into planting of vegetables, raising of livestock, and rearing of fishes. The exam we did, it is all what we've been taught. The exam went on well.
When I was coming here, initially I didn't even think I was going to learn anything about agriculture, but coming here, it opens my mind very well. So I'm actually willing to go into agriculture and production of fish, to be precise. This program really helped us, and our facilitators, they tried. We're taught a lot of things. The government has really tried.
The practical was top-notch. And once again, I want to thank the Lagos State government under the leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Ministry of Agriculture for the engagement of youth in agriculture. As they always say, empowering youth in agriculture is the key to unlock Nigeria, our nation, economic growth and prosperity. So I look forward to be an employer of labor after this program.
The day everyone has been waiting for is finally here. Lab graduation ceremony and senior officials from the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems are here to support the agri startups.
That day we said, we are on a journey, knowledge discovery journey. And I'm happy to say we all started together. We are still on this journey together. Please, let's appreciate ourselves. Let's clap for ourselves. So over the course of the weeks, they've gone through several classes, and I want to assure you, that we have done a level of tests, and from that we are really happy from the result we got, at least about 90%, between 80, 90, did above average. Let's start for ourselves. It's not going to end with just training. We want you to be a partaker, a contributor to the food system in Lagos State. Are we ready to do that? Yes, ma'am. Are we ready? Yes, ma'am. Again? Yes, ma'am. That's why you have been trained. It's not just for fun. You have been trained to be a contributor, to be a major player in the food system. We want you to pass on the baton, the knowledge learned here. Don't limit yourself. It is beyond limits. Let it be a new journey towards excellence.
This is a new phase in your journey in life. And I want to implore you that give it the maximum attention and focus that you have begun with in this institute. You have spent about a month here under training, being infused with all kinds of learnings across various agricultural value chains. The question is that I need you to ask yourself is, why did I sign up for this program? Why did I spend so much time here? Then what am I going to do with what I have learned here? By way of answering, our goal, our desire is that you will go out there and become our champions in agriculture and food production. That you will take what you have been taught, what has been put inside of you, the seed that is sown inside of you, go out there, wet it up, and put it to use and contribute, extensively to food production in Lagos State, and of course, job creation within the space. That is the goal of this program, and that's what we expect of you.
Words of encouragement for the graduating students with a charge to utilize the knowledge gained from Lagos Agripreneurship Program.
The era of agriculture of just theory is over. You are the on-horns now. You are the generations. You are the generation that will bring theory and practice and merge it together to make money. A couple of minutes ago, we were told that the key had been given to you. Now, I want to implore you, don't be like that child that was given one talent and he went to bury it. Rather, be like that person that was given 2, that multiplied it, that was given 5, that multiplied it. The kokoro had been given to you. Make use of it and multiply it. You have all it takes to excel. The excellence of whatever you do lies with you. And we want to see you flourish and blossom. And I'm sure you can do it.
The students are grateful for the knowledge acquired.
This program has delivered a lot of valuable skills and educated us. And apart from this, we have learned a lot. But personally, one of the classes I enjoyed the most was the entrepreneurship class, which has motivated me to become part of the value chain of Lagos State. And this has driven me or increased my desire to ensure that I work hard in ensuring food security in Lagos State and Nigeria as a whole. I can't stop here now. I have to also thank the director and facilitators and also all the staff of the ATI. I extend my sincere greetings to them, and I also want to tell you that you have all enriched our lives and have given us a wonderful experience that will never be taken away from us. This experience has motivated all of us even more than we came here to become world-class agripreneurs.
Aquaculture, poultry, piggery, horticulture and vegetable production are the main value chains under the Lagos Agripreneurship Program. The Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems says the sector provides opportunities for youths to stand out in their various fields.
Not all of you here will end up doing something particularly around food production, but nothing stops you from being into processing or even the marketing part of it. We have rebranded the ministry as Agriculture and Food Systems. Food systems is more encapsulating. It captures the different facets within the food ecosystem that would enable you get your food from the farm to your plate. So you have different occupations along this chain, and you can fit into any one of those. So you do not necessarily have to be into production for you to call yourself a food actor. The market man, the market woman is a food actor. He or she is critical to getting food into your kitchen and onto your plate. The processor, who takes your ewedu and chops it up and dries it, preserves it, and sells it as dried ewedu, is also a food actor. The logistics or truck provider that moved the food items from the farm to the processor is also a food actor. So you have multiple and multi-dimensional occupations around this one field. And trust me, there are people who are making good monies out of it. This field, it is multi-dimensional. It is not a one-size-fits-all field. There are many, many, many opportunities. And what we have placed here before you is for you to be exposed to the opportunities. A lot of people think that coming here means government will now dole out money and say, take, you finish. That is not the case, and that is not the point. The point is in the exposure that you get from here, the collaborations that you can start to make between yourselves. You came here as individuals, but you are living here as a family. And subsequently, what you can do together. And then also moving on to where you would have your internship. It is an opportunity to see actual businessmen and women in the field of agriculture and food systems, glean from their experiences, glean from their challenges, so that you better understand the nitty-gritty of the work and position yourself to how you can do better and harness the opportunities. So in the course of your internship, a few things would also be reeled out to you in terms of additional information, but trust me, to be to your benefit. The bottom line is this: we need to become a food secure nation. We need to become a food secure Lagos. Without you, we cannot be food secure. Without the younger generation, we cannot be food secure. So we need you as much as you also need us for technical support and enterprise support.
The next phase for these agri startups is a 3-month internship and mentorship phase, where the participants will be attached to commercial farms in their chosen value chains. The Lagos State government says it will continue to support youths who have passion for agriculture in order to achieve improved food production for Lagos.
President Bola Tinubu and Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu showered encomiums on Dr. Tajuddin Olusi at a dinner held in honor of his conferment with an honorary Doctor of Literature, History, Education and Community Development. The president, who was represented by the Senior Special Assistant on Media Matters, Mr. Tunde Rahman, says Dr. Olusi is a man of honor and must be celebrated.
It's a roll call of dignitaries of former and current lawmakers in the House of Representatives, the National Assembly, Lagos State Executive Council members, State Assembly representatives, and members of the All Progressives Congress in the Southwest, all converging on Lagos Oriental Hotel, Victoria Island, to celebrate a father, political leader Dr. Tajuddin Olusi, for his honorary doctorate degree award bestowed on him by the Lagos State University.
Can I have a round of applause for the governor of Lagos State, please?
The host governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, joins the gathering to celebrate a true leader, seasoned politician who is passionate about the peace and growth of Lagos State.
I make bold to state, without equivocation,
some of those present could not hide their feelings about Dr. Olusi's personality.
Prince Dr. Olusi epitomizes all that are required to be known and actualized on the need and importance of consistency in all spheres of life, leadership, resource management, and other human development. In religion, he is a devoted Muslim and served as national president of Sumratu Islamic Society of Nigeria for many years without blemish. He's a leader that we must all emulate. He's a leader that loves peace. And Baba has always been telling us that he has collected his body parts. And I wonder that the plane is 40. He has been saying this for almost 10 years ago, that I have my body parts, I have my body parts. We are waiting in departure, and yet the plane is not taking off. And I'm sure the plane will never take off now. It will continue to be 40 and stranded. So, Baba, we still want much of you around us. We enjoy your presence in our midst, and you have done well. And that is why we are all here to celebrate you. For each one of us that politicians, we must learn from Baba. It's not about, acting negatively. What do you desire? What do you stand to gain? We must see ourselves as one, and that is what will grow the party. Normally, when you talk of leadership, in modern times, it's a combination of two things that we should always look into. Leadership from the perspective of the modern period and traditional system of leadership. If we look at Baba from what we have been hearing since morning, you will agree with me that as a royal, a blue-blooded Lagosian, he had both traditional and modern leadership qualities that distinguishes him as one of the best we can have. May God continue to bless our Papa and give him long life to continue to benefit the sweat.
The State Deputy Governor, Kadri Hamzat, speaks of the elder statesman's humility.
Baba has humanity in him. And as our Yoruba says, Kábíyèsí ẹ̀fọ́ríjì ni ẹ̀yin gbogbo àgbà, wọ́n ní àgbà òsì ilé dàrú, baálé ilé kú ilé dahoro. My Igbo brother, sorry, I can't translate that. Because our elders in Lagos are always available. That is why we have seamless development in our state. Can I say that again? Because our leaders are there for us to guide us. Because, GAC members, they've been deputy governors, commissioners, House of Reps, senators. So they have walked that path. So they know the road. So they can tell us that that road where we are trying to go, there is roadblock, so that we don't make the mistake that they have made. And that is the interesting thing for us. So the other thing about Baba is that, like everybody has said, is very philosophical. We make sure that they correct us in a very gentle way. Very gentle way. So I just want to pray that God will continue to elongate your life and give you peace of mind, that you will continue to see the beauty of your children and that they will fulfill their destinies. Because you have influenced many destinies positively, and God will be with you, Baba. We know that only God will live forever, but that as we have done, we have to adjourn for us when the time comes.
President Bola Tinubu, who was represented by his senior special assistant on media affairs, Tunde Rahman, describes the GAC leader as a man of honor.
I can also bear witness to that relationship between Baba Olusi and His Excellency President Tinubu. I must say that one of the messages I like to relate to the president is the one from Baba Olusi. And this time Baba Olusi called, and I went to His Excellency at Bodilon before he became president, and I related the message. He was always received with delight, because those messages are full of wisdom, full of advice. And if I wanted anything from Mr. President at the time, once he got a message from Baba Olusi, then I can tell him anything from him. Baba is another statesman. Baba is a leader's leader. Baba is a community development leader. And I say this because I was going through I was going through the brochure earlier, and one of the things that caught my attention is an article by the publisher of City People, my friend Seye Kehinde, and the title of the article is "Why Politicians in Lagos Don't Joke with Baba Olusi." And I also know that Mr. President does not joke with Baba Olusi because of what it stands for. It stands for integrity, it stands for honor, it gives only the good advice.
The Pro-Chancellor of Lafayette University, Nasarawa State, Lola Akonde, who is also representing the First Lady of Nigeria, says Dr. Olusi is a man of integrity and must be emulated by all.
I hope everybody will learn from his very strong character to be forthright. Because when you deal with politicians, most people will tell you that you don't have to say that, you don't have to say the right thing. You make your no look like a yes. You understand? And I think I've learned a lot from that. If I can do something, I'll tell you I cannot. Please, let's learn from Baba's character. And that is why we are here today honoring him. And Baba, I want to congratulate you. It's a great honor. And I think Baba even deserves more than this. So whatever comes to him, he deserves it.
Governor Sanwo-Olu goes down memory lane, highlighting where the GAC leader started his journey and the lives he's impacted.
We're celebrating a man that God has given to us at this time to be a beacon, a rallying point for our political entire trajectory in Lagos. A man that has been shown that for almost 60 years, he has continued to lead in the political journey of our state and our nation. And God has kept him. You have seen his resume that he has indeed shown the leadership at various levels. He has demonstrated capacity and competence as a man that is reliable for over 40, 50, 60 years. And God has kept him for us. But more importantly, this evening, we're celebrating him because he has had several feathers onto his cap. And our university, a university of international repute, a university of no means fit, a university that is among universities, deem it fit that amongst all his titles, which include a former councillor, a priest to start with, but a former councillor, a former honorable member of the House of Rep, a former chairman of our party, a former commissioner, a former leader at the highest level of our party, and a current chairman of our Governor's Advisory Council. We're now adding honoris causa to his title, being a honorary doctorate degree. I think it's worthy of emulation, and I think this is recognition at the highest level. We thank God that all of these things are happening while he still can see, he can hear, he can move, and God has given him good health. And so we want to thank the university for deeming it fit and for deserving so to have given to our father, our leader.
Dr. Tajudeen Olusi is full of thanks to the management of LASU for the award. He urges political leaders to shun corruption and always have the interests of the people at heart.
This is the beginning, of appreciating the contribution of politicians. Coming from politicians among themselves. Look back at the history of our country. The first political organization was established in Lagos, and the most prominent politician of that era was the late Herbert Macaulay. Is there any record that the man was ever thanked for his contributions. The late Alhaji Jakonde served Lagos State, served Lagos State to the best of his ability. Can you recall any occasion during his lifetime that a gathering like this was held to show appreciation? So therefore, I am indeed happy. Like I have said, I cannot express. I am short of words. But this is a new beginning for us in the country, commencing from Lagos State. And I want my party, my colleagues, to continue what we are initiating today.
Behind his politics, Dr. Tajuddin Alusi has the grasp of the history of Lagos. He has authored so many essays and books, which document and provide insights into an understanding of why things are the way they are. Prince Alusi has gone beyond just knowing Lagos, but providing details about the emergence of traditional rulers in Lagos State.
So this is where we call it today on this week's edition of the program, Dateline Lagos. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayo Tunde Balogun. Remember, be the best you can, obey all state laws, live a healthy life, but most importantly, as always, please stay safe. Till next time, it's bye for now.